Hello, hello, how's it going? It's Friday, finally the weekend. And as you can see, I've managed to go back through that previous game and get the lost progress back. I did that this evening while I was having my dinner, watching Abby Jams' stream, slaying some Castlevania Draculas. May used a little bit of help to get through this game again, but whatever, we beat it yesterday. Not quite the same score. I almost was tempted to try and emulate the same score, but I just thought I just don't care enough. The point is, the game's fine. It's kind of weird because I think what happened yesterday, for some reason, it's like the controls just disconnected somehow from the game, but the game's still running, but I have no way of putting any input. Because this screen will time out eventually and go to the next screen, but the next screen will not time out. And I can press a button now to skip it, but I couldn't do that yesterday. And then the screen afterwards, I needed to continue to sort of save the progress, and it wouldn't work. So that's what's caused the sort of, what would you call it? It's like almost like a hard lock, I guess. Really, there's nothing I could do about it. I don't know why that occurred, but it was rather annoying. But anyway, we can continue on to the final now. So that's the good news. And then hopefully we can jump back into Bimini Run that we were playing and nearly finished all of. See there, it's already done it. I didn't press the buttons. But yeah, so we won 17-3 this time instead of what was it yesterday? It was like 14-7. But hey ho. What matters is that we did win. So now we have the real final, which is who are we against? Pittsburgh. So this is the true final. Hopefully we can just get it done. Good morning, one of my favorites. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you very much. How are you? Sports ball today, though. But not all night. I'm going to give this a couple of shots, whether I win or not. But I definitely want to get on that Bimini Run because I could taste the victory last night. I was a little bit sad that it didn't go in one stream because that was a real fun chat. But oh well, it's how it goes. It's how it went with Turbo Outrun as well. I have a bad feeling that with Bimini Run I'm not going to actually be able to finish it tonight, and it's going to turn into like this really nasty game that takes forever, but hopefully not. Okay, Pittsburgh wash. Thanks for joining us. They love to show you the credits on this game, don't they? Like between every game, you gotta check those credits out. So what have we got? Offensive line. Washington has it in. Oh no, that's us. I don't care about us. EASN Championships. Good luck Pittsburgh is quite popular. Wait, good luck me or good luck Pittsburgh? Because we're Washington. It's quite popular in my neck of the woods. How you doing, Retro? I had to pull myself away from the chats that we were having on Abby Jams' stream because it was fun. I do love chatting those ads. And I agree totally. I put my own tunes on. You know, if I had an amazing technology, I would literally like play this and put ads in the corner and we could watch ads while I play from the 80s and the 90s. If anybody don't know what we're talking about, we were just watching retro adverts and talking about them, reminiscing. I mean, a lot of those ads I actually don't even know because I'm British, but I can it's still the same sort of the vibe from them. I'm also less familiar with the 80s because I wasn't very old during most of it. Washington, Captain Call It. I don't really care. Well, let me start the timer though. I do care about that. Good luck me, thank you. Let's get a throat sweet as well. I can't go, even though it's Friday, and I usually go super late. Probably won't be super late tonight because I have work tomorrow, unfortunately, for a few hours. It's tails. Washington, kick off or receive. It always confuses me. Kick off. I like to receive in the second half because I feel like sometimes I get cheated out on the second quarter. Kick off, yeah. Because it doesn't matter in this one, but like, you know, when it's like down to the crunch in the second quarter and you've got possession and then it gets turned over, that's really annoying. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I do miss those sort of iconic adverts with jingles. I mean, there's a whole wave of like UK ads that are specifically my culture that you wouldn't have got over there, but there's a lot of overlap too, especially the American brands. I also find it fascinating because it gives me a peek into culture that I don't know, but I've heard of, because, you know, if you're not American, if you're not American, then you still watch a lot of movies and TVs and stuff, so you hear all these things, and they often drop like product names and references to stuff, and it's like, I don't know what that is, but when you watch like ads like that, like, it's like, oh, that's a peppermint patty, oh, that's a fig Newton, oh, that's a whatever, you hear it all, that's Olive Garden. So there's a peek into a culture I don't know too. What, this American football? Or just me? I've really sorted out the rules of American football. I have, yeah. I mean, I'm I'm sure that there's loads of people that know how to play the game better than I do, but at least I feel like I understand what's going on, you know? I think the nitty-gritty technical stuff in, like, best defense and stuff, I don't quite get yet, but I don't feel like it works that well in this game anyway. I think later games there's probably a lot more depth there, but unless you can sort of really guess what the opponent's going to do, it'd probably be a lot of memorising of what the formations look like. Like, what's that? It looks like they're doing a, is that a goal line? Maybe. But, you know, trying to detect what they're doing and then changing on the fly, but I'm not that arsed. 28! Red! Hot, hot! Is this really the final? They feel pretty chill. Where did that truck come from? American football and American culture as well. Learn about your own country. Let's get that man tiger going. Oh, I'm having one of those days that, you know, when you just randomly get upper back pain, like shoulder blades. It's like, what did I do other than exist? Your American culture is distinct from this one. True. I mean, if you want to talk about football, soccer football, I don't know, I'm lost there. It's the national sport of my country, pretty much. That and cricket, don't know either of them that well. I mean, tennis is huge in the UK too. I'd say those are the big three off the top of my head. Red, hot. What's America? Oh, you bastard! Shit. American football and baseball, basketball, I guess. I suppose to a degree rugby, but I feel like rugby's more like a... I mean, it's still the UK, but I feel like rugby's much more Wales than England. First down. Big. See, it tells you there what they're what teams they're using. I think, like sets, but I've already made my choice. Cricket is a really big sport in the UK, but I feel like it's not very invasive. It just sort of exists. My dad was always watching the cricket. Whereas, like, does cricket really even exist much in America? Do they do it? I mean, I assume there's teams. Is it televised? Why are the end zones black? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. First quarter's nearly over already. I feel like they're going to get a touchdown though. Do too much about it. Oh my god. Put it down the corner gas, or was this cricket on the team? Oh yeah, so yes then. Is it a regional thing, do you reckon? Like just some states are much more into it than others. Oh, why didn't you get him? 6-yard gain.
First down.
Really struggling to stop them. As they get closer and closer. We could just stop them enough so that they'll go for a goal, a field goal. Ooh. That's what we want. 17. Surely they'll pass. I would. Ooh, still got him. They got to pass now. Before 3? I don't think so. I think what have they got to lose? I'd be passing. I live in a cool place with lots of folks from all over coming here to live a life. Oh, you didn't. He ran, the little bastard. 6 yards. Now they'll field goal. Yeah. Oh well. It's better than a touchdown. Bum, 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 bum. Did you play any more of that Bimini run last night? I don't know how much you saw of it. It was kind of fun. In a really clumsy way. It's good. It's annoying. Makes your American experience of culture nice and broad, not boring. Yeah, I've always sort of, what's the word? Like, sort of underestimated America, I think, in that sense, I think. Like, when I was younger, it's hard to visualise the size of America when you don't live there. Especially when you come from countries that are smaller, especially island countries. I think it's hard to fathom how the fact that like one of your states is essentially like my entire world, you know? Like, it's kind of weird that you all live in different time zones, and I mean from the top of America down to the bottom, it's like it's a continent almost. It's like half a continent. It's kind of a crazy thought. It's like, yes, people all... Oh, where are we going? Oh my god. Well, it worked. 7-yard gain. Like, everybody speaks like English as their sort of probably their main language, and yet you would have totally different sort of cultures. Just looking at Ireland on the map and thinking it's as large as 3 states here in the US. Is it? I don't actually know the sizes. I wonder if you can fit the UK into one particular state, because some states are bigger than others, aren't they? Ireland's pretty beefy though. It's only a bit of it belongs to the UK. My early impressions of England were very limited to history, school and TV shows. I think what people probably don't understand in America and maybe other countries, Japan's a little bit similar to the UK in that sense, is that it might be small, but like regions and differences, it's very compressed. You can drive an hour and like the accent will just change. It's very rapid, the way that things get spread out. And different parts of the UK, there's different wealth distribution, different class, like working class, middle class, etc. is more prevalent in different areas. So even though the size isn't big... Oh, what was that? It's garbage. I'm not even paying attention. It's actually for the North and South Carolina combined. That's mad. Oh, catch that ball! What the hell? Rubbish.
That is concentration.
Because if you take like Liverpool and then you drive 2 hours south, it's going to be very different. And yet the same.
Set. Hut. Red. 28. Hut.
It amazes me how corporations and just even the government can actually be that prevalent across such a huge landmass. Like, obviously McDonald's is now international, but you know the fact that you can have so much shared chain stores and restaurants across like all states. I guess that probably didn't used to be the case, and it's sort of gradually changed as probably went into the like the 70s and 80s. The sort of smaller chain restaurants that would only be in certain states would all get bought out by the bigger ones. Oh, where are we going? Why is Toe Jam and Earl just so good? I want to play it now. This is how you do... People say that Gem's Comic Zone is the best. It's this. What strat did I pick? I can't even remember. That was really rubbish. Yeah, that was absolute garbage. Right, let me think for myself. Let's do a run with a counter.
Set. 28. Hut. Hut.
Didn't work at all. Hey, Smudgy.
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
Fast with the shotgun. Sure. Up to time out in a minute.
Set. Hut.
Look, he's fucking there. Oh my goodness. Stop him. Oh, you're joking. I hate passing and nobody's there. It's One of my pet peeves. That is a terrible time to get a touchdown. Like 20 seconds left on the clock.
Red. Hot.
Oh god, they've got a field goal as well. I'm going to struggle.
Third down. Set. Hot.
The fuck was that? Like, are you going to make any effort to catch my throw?
Set. Hot. That one didn't have a
Oh,
chance.
for God's sake. He's not even anywhere near it and he's putting his hand up. Waste my time. I can't see where you are.
Set. Hot.
Bollocks.
Hot.
Amazing.
Hey, he'll remember that.
I'm tempted to just start over. 10 points down going into the second half. Oh my fucking... I mean, technically I pressed up to run, but I didn't realise it was going to make him miss the ball.
Set. Red. Hot. Hey, he'll remember that number. Hot. That's the way to hit him.
Flood left.
Set. Hot. Hot.
Well, you're not even in position.
What a hit.
I'm just going to do over. I don't think there's any point continuing there. I don't see myself getting more than 13 points very easily in that tiny time. Kick off or receive? Kick off. I mean, every country's got stereotypes, but I guess the UK is always like bad weather and stuff, but it's not true. It's just probably a bit more more common.
First down.
I think you also just learn to deal, you know? You get used to the fact that maybe it's just going to rain when you're going for a picnic, so just take an umbrella, depending on what time of year it is.
Set. Red.
And you learn to just like deal with, like, go out regardless. Or you're not going.
Hey, he'll remember that number.
Hey Doan, how are you?
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Ooh, he tried.
That's the way
Taking
to
on
hit
6 men. It's a bit, oh no. Isn't it Ease 10 day today? Or tomorrow? I assume you're getting it. I still haven't played 9.
Set. 28. Red. Hut.
Oh!
Boom. He's on his back.
Boom. He's on his back. You got yours early? Oh really? Have you started it? Isn't there a demo though? I was in Abby Jams' chat earlier and she was saying about it, saying there was like a 10-hour, like a ridiculously long demo. I've not. I've just fell off the radar with these because I want to play them in order anyway, and so I won't do 10 until I've done 9. And also I kind of want to play it on the PlayStation 5, not 4. I don't have one. Punt return. What is this? Is this Fancy Star? No, it's Super Hard Lad. You haven't touched them. It might be worth doing, or at least opening it. Because did they do it in the West? But I remember for Ease 8, I think you got a bonus something for playing the demo. Can't remember what it was though, if it was like a costume or just some inventory stuff, but it was kind of cool. A little thing. You know, thank you for playing the demo. Mega Man 11 did that as well, which was really awesome.
Red. 28. Red. 28. Hut. First down.
I never bother with demos usually though, because I always feel like I can wait. I don't want it spoiled. I'd rather just play the real game. I can't invest in demos.
Hut. Red. Hut.
That was to open the window.
That one didn't have a can.
Hey Barface. Yeah, I think I was just very excited about Ease 8, so I had a look at it. And same with Mega Man. I did the Resident Evil one as well. And Final Fantasy 14? No, 15, sorry. I got the thing that they have. I've still got it on my hard drive, but they've removed it now. It's like the prelude. I can't read that.
Red.
Hope it's something polite.
28. Hut.
Passes are just for dog shit today. They're not letting me pass. Maybe I should run. Let's do a deep out. It means what's up?
Hut. Set. Hut. Red. Hut.
Why was that a miss? I was stood on the fucking thing. Now I've got a punt. What a joke. Nobody's stopping him. I hope it is. I'm alright. I was a bit tired, so I had a nap. I want to finish this game and then get back on that Bimini train. It was fun. Let's drop wood outside. Ugh. I hate noise. I hate people that make noise. I hate that people can't be. I mean, that's something that you can't control, but I just hate people that can't be considerate. Like my neighbours, who like do their laundry at 1 AM, and we have washing machines on the balcony generally over here because there's no space inside, so it'll be on the balcony and it's always overfilled, so it rattles around and I can hear it from inside my room. And it's just like, why are you doing laundry at 1 in the morning in an apartment block, you absolute dickheads? Or stand on the balcony on like their phone on speakerphone. It's like, just go back in your room or use some. And why do you have to do speakerphone? Whoa! Peek out the windows. There's elections going on here at the moment as well, so I keep getting these speaker cars like driving around and blaring, which is kind of normal anyway, but like these ones, it's like, there was one tonight at 9 o'clock. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock on a Friday, like, go away. That's one part of Japanese culture I really can't stand. When it's like election time, they just drive around in cars, blasting out recordings or the person in it talking, so, and it's loud and obnoxious, and it's like you're in your own home, but you just have to listen to it. Should be illegal. You bastard! It is, it's noise pollution. There should be laws against that stuff here. But nobody likes it, but they just do it anyway. For you things probably gets an upturn. I hate speakerphones. Whoever decided on speakerphones is an arse. The only time I think speakerphones are ever appropriate is for a group conversation or in your own home and you're doing something, like you're cooking, you know, and you want to have a phone conversation. But in public spaces, it's garbage. But it's becoming so normal now. People don't use headphones anymore. People just walk around in the supermarket video timing people. I'm feeling like I'm so get off my lawn right now. This is when you. Is this what happens? Is this it? Is this when you just like getting a little bit old? But it's annoying. I feel like it would have pissed me off when I was 18. Oh, I use it at home. There's nothing wrong with the speakerphone with the doors closed and the windows. You know, if I'm using speakerphones and stuff like that, I close my windows because it's also about, I don't want people listening to my phone conversation. Isn't that a weird concept that you wouldn't want people to listen to your phone conversation? I mean, at first on Twitch I felt weird talking to myself in my room. I'd never stream with the windows open. US, you see political signs stuck into the grass everywhere. People, at least it's quiet. That isn't common here, it sounds I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's the whole thing that they do. Just drive around in cars, blasting stuff. Probably see stuff using earbuds, mic in public is goofy. I will have phone conversations in public with earphones and I'll talk into the thing. But like I'll walk around the supermarket and I'll talk to my mum or something, or walking home from work and I'll do that. But what I do not like is people that go up to the checkout and continue their phone conversation. I think that is the height of bad manners. If I'm on the phone to my mom and I'm in the supermarket, I will always say to her, right, I'm just going to the checkout now, so just hang on a minute. And then I'll take one of the earpieces out and just leave her on the phone, but ignoring her until the transaction's finished, because it's incredibly rude. But I see people do it. They just talk on the phone while they're stood at the checkout and ignore the cashier.
Red. 28. Hot.
I just don't like, I mean, because I also worked in retail, but I don't like people that don't take their earphones out when they're at the cashier. Like, even if you put it on pause, I think just a little gesture, take it out of one ear to let the person know, like, I am actually listening to you. When people have a tiny earbud Bluetooth piece in and yammering someone else, and you might turn to them like, pardon? I know, right? It's like, you know... oh, it's just rude. Center their own world and everyone else is just living in it. Well, that's how it is. I don't know. I don't know how people can't be embarrassed. It's the same as like, you know, letting the door swing back if you go through. That's a thing that it's a cultural thing that I've realised though that it's just not quite so. I think I've noticed it's changing now though. But when I first came here, I did find it a big deal that you'd go into a shop and people would just let the door swing back at you. They don't turn around to check if someone's coming through. That drives me spare. Like, for me, I can't not look. I have to look and check if someone's behind me. I can't just let the door go. So, and even if someone's quite far away, I'll hold it for them. And we have that whole, like, I'm sure maybe you do it in America, but we have a British cultural thing where you see somebody far away and they hold the door for you. So you have to, like, now run because you feel like you're inconveniencing them. You have to do the little shuffle.
Down.
Oh, they don't say that. Yeah, that too. That's disgusting. You don't even need to say thank you, but just like nod your head or something. You know, universal sort of symbol of Tarchuk. Not holding the door. Yeah. It is a bit weird. But then I think there's sort of a difference of culture maybe here in that sense of like it can impose a bother on the person behind you to hurry. But I don't know. I just think look behind you in case you twat someone in the face with a door. No, not required but welcome. Just the nod of the head, an acknowledgement is the best thing. You know, like oh sorry or thank you. You know.
Red. Hot. Interception.
Oh, you're always intercepting me. You're always doing it.
First down.
The thing that's getting really sad here is gradually, I know it's other places too, but all the cashiers are just turning into machines now. To the point that you don't need to speak to the person, they just press the buttons on the machine and you put the money in the machine and the machine speaks. It's always weird now because I finished the transaction, it's like you don't know whether to say thank you to the machine or the person that just like pressed the button behind it and didn't really say anything. All the convenience stores, well, most of the convenience stores have machines now, ever since Corona. Which is just ridiculous. But some of the stores now, like the 100 yen, like the dollar stores, they've removed all the human cashiers and they just have one person standing there in front of like 8 machines doing nothing. And you know, I look at that person and I just think like I could work in retail. It sucks, but it's busy, you know what I mean? But I could never do that. Just standing there for like 3-4 hours presumably, watching people doing their automatic machine shopping, and the only time you need to do something is if there's a problem, like just standing there in place, just staring at people. I mean, I guess it's the equivalent of being a security guard in a museum at this point, but that's a very niche job. But just wanting to work in a store is becoming that.
Hot. Hot. You'll feel that one tomorrow.
If they're right behind you, as I get, not saying thanks, but if you're standing there waiting and holding... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Even behind you. Some kind of moral of giving, being gracious, expectations of acknowledgement. No, I think you're just rude. So, machines rarely appreciate thank yous except my phone, which sometimes randomly says you're welcome when I'm not even addressing it. Yeah, Siri's always interrupting my shit. Job I would hate is the aftershave man in the toilet. Do they still have those? And also, hey there, Moo Mama. Do this? That's such a. Is that a UK thing? Do you have that in America? The people in the toilets. I was terrible when I used to be in the UK. I used to get really drunk and I'd fucking stand talking to people in the toilets. I used to go to this like you go to like the gay clubs and they have unisex toilets sometimes, and I'd just be standing there talking to the perfume lady all night. And I remember my friends would be coming in like, "What? Get out! What are you doing in here?" I've had too much to drink. Start like asking about a life story. Just wants to sell some perfume, and I'm not buying any.
Set. Red. Hot.
People in toilets mustn't chat in and out.
First down.
Oh, I'm gonna skip Pocahontas. It always gets me done on YouTube. Oh, more Pocahontas. I go to a grocery store where they're polite and nice to me. I avoid the ones with the employees that are indifferent. I actually used to do that. There was a convenience store where there was these miserable girls that worked there, and I used to intentionally not go there because I thought they were miserable. Felt like they were judgmental as well. When I used to smoke, sometimes they'd like go in and get the cigarettes, like, and it's like before, just because when I'm going to the counter, it's like I don't even want any. I mean, you could argue it's helpful, but it's like they looked like they were doing it in a kind of a, oh, this is what you want kind of way. They say Madden is greater than Bimini Run, but where are you reading these things, Big D? How are you? I mean, isn't it?
First down.
Did I delay the game? I thought I paused it. I knew you're not supposed to, but I don't care. Oh, the title. No, it means followed by. I'll put an arrow just for you. Unless means like, yes. Yes, it does. Oh, it's made a funky arrow. Okay, a lot of those self-checkouts have face recognition. Yeah, we've got some of those now. Trying to use the cashiers to avoid it. Well, I agree. You gotta think, surely crime must be going up though, because it's so easy to like not scan something through.
Red.
I guess that's what the face recognition thing is for.
Hot. 28. Hot. That was a perfect pass.
I really thought your love for American football was great. Well, I mean, I am having a good time. I mean, this is a better game than Bimini Run, if you like American sports. It's more polished. But it's like, I don't know, are hot dogs better than hamburgers? Or do you just like hot dogs?
28. Hot.
No, that's not true. Bimini Run is like the canned hot dog. It's like, I'm gonna say it's like the Costco hot dog. I've had a Costco hot dog here, not in America. My friend hyped it up so much. He's American. And we went to Costco, and he's like, "I love the hot dogs at Costco's, and I just need to do it. It's so indulgent." And I'm just like, "Okay, let's do it. Let's have this American experience." And I'm just like, "This is fucking shit." I had like 2 bites, and I'm just like, "You can have my hot dog. I can't. It's gross." I think he said, though, in fairness, it wasn't quite the same, but he did say they're not that great, though. It's just a nostalgia thing for me, for him even. But yeah, I hate the self-checkouts because they complain if you don't respond after a few seconds. Well, the one that I do too, it yaps on and on. You know, like, take your receipt, don't forget you get your shopping, take your receipt, and I'm like, can you just let me pick my fucking bag up, please? Oh, yeah, anxiety trigger. It is. Hey Dreamy, how are you? Are we still in John Madden's? Oh, we've gone back into John Madden. Watch out. We don't need to go back into John Madden's category, we need to go back into retro. It's because I updated the stream title just for Big D. I'm gonna stop talking, we're getting really dangerous to something weird happening now. Ooh! Doing a right busy morning. I hate those end up snapping. I know, I do too. I'm just like, I take my receipt out with fucking conviction.
First down.
Lead right. Can we not do a count? Yeah, let's try a count.
Set. Hut. Red hut. You'll remember that number.
Big. Center trap, you reckon? Sure thing, Mr. Madden.
Hut. Set. Hut.
6-yard game. No, you're a surprising item.
First down. Set. Hut.
Oh! Is it timeout time, do you reckon? Try one first. Pro form.
First down.
Let's try a toss to the left. We're like right there. Come on, guys.
Hut.
Do it. He did it. Oh, he's got the green grass underneath. Yeah. See, I ignored Madden. I made my own call. That's 3 games of experience right there. That's Joe Montana.
28. Hut.
Did I just kick somebody in the face? He wanted me to go to the right. I said no, John Madden. I'm gonna toss to the left. Unexpected item in the baggage area. See, I don't get all of this joy. I get Japanese ladies yapping at me, so they tell me that there's like how do I think how they phrase it? It's something because I don't pay attention because I've usually got headphones in, but it's something like it's like unusual weight or something. Is the weight is wrong or something? And they also shout at you to take your hands off the product or whatever it is. Like, please let go or something like that. Because I'm trying to put it in my bag. Asking for a friend. How does the bagging area thing sense when you need to return the last item to the bagging area? Is it by weight? They usually kind of just don't have any place for you to put it. And anywhere else, I think. Weight sensor is the stuff on the right. Yeah, but the weight sensor is rubbish anyway because I've always gotten around it. Because you know when you put your stuff down but you forgot to buy the bag, as long as the weight doesn't change, it doesn't. I don't know. You can sort of like just. It takes a few moments for the weight. I shouldn't be really talking about this, but I feel like it takes a few moments for the weight to update. So when you scan it through, if it's going to have a problem, it'll take about 3 or 4 seconds for it to have a problem. But if you just quickly scan the next item, it just sort of gets over it. I feel like it. I don't do anything, but this is just because I do it because I'm awkward. And when there's a weight problem, it means I have to call a member of staff, so I feel uncomfortable. But it's all it is. It's because I don't know, one of my food items was like slightly balanced against the side or something like that, or like sometimes it's because I forgot to get my shopping bag out first and I put that on and now the weight's wrong, but I'm like, oh god, I don't want to call staff. I seem to be at the checkout that keeps telling me to contact the cashier for assistance just because it won't scan, but I know, well the thing is, a lot of the time it ends up just taking longer. I think there's a place for these things. It's just when they're totally replacing everything. Like when they I mean, self-checkouts are nothing new in the UK anyway. We've had them for like 20 years or something. It's just that they've just decided now that that's all we're going to have, and that's going to be the main way to do shopping. But they used to have them, you know, for like 5 items or less. It was for speedy shopping, you know, for people that only want to buy like 2 things. Not doing your weekly shop. That's when you would go up to the human, because they're going to do it down the conveyor belt, you know, like everywhere. But now they're trying to just cut it all, and you end up having normal people that have never worked in retail. I mean, how are you all? Because I worked in retail, but like, are you all learning where barcodes are now? Because to me it's second nature. I always know what the barcodes are going to be because I worked in a food store, and you know, I just had to do it all day every day, and you soon learn where barcodes are because you get sick of looking for the barcode on the coffee or whatever. You know, the coffee, it's always on the back at the bottom, and the pizza, it's flip it upside down, it's usually in the bottom corner somewhere.
Set. Red. Hot.
You worked in retail, yeah. It's second nature. Same with packing, like, because you get used to packing people's bags. So I'm pretty efficient at packing a shopping bag because I you know, for a year, I spent a year of my life packing other people's shopping. You know, like, I don't know, probably like 60 bags a day or something. You soon learn how to pack stuff. Handheld scanner things now where you can scan as you shop, so at the end you just pay and it's already been scanned. Scan as you shop. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Didn't they have that like ages ago? But just very niche places, I think. Sounds familiar. Sounds pretty convenient. Costco, they put the barcode right on the end of the single hot dogs you buy there. It's laser engraved. Is that true?
Red. Hot. Hot. Hot.
Weird. No. Well, I wouldn't know. Maybe I suppose the laser engraved part.
That one didn't have
See it being a thing. If it saves money, it will be.
Set. Hot. Hot. That's the way to hit him.
Doodle-doo. Has a QR code on. Oh, QR codes.
First down.
It's always presuming everybody's got phones, which most people do, but my mum doesn't. And what do you do when your phone batteries died?
Hot. Hot.
No good.
First down.
What have you been playing these days, Big D? I rarely get to actually catch what you're up to. Last I saw you were playing that Rival Schools.
Hot. Hot.
What's the last game you've finished on stream? Because I know you do a lot of A to Z things. You played Ghostbusters 2. Did you finish it? Why are you going so slow? 88? We should have just done a touchback. That wasn't very good. Is this a new Madden? New from when? This is the same one I was playing yesterday. Cheated your way through it. Tut tut.
Set. Hot. Red. Hot. Hot.
There's 3 games in this super tournament mode, and we finished
What a
game
great
2.
car.
Thank you. It wasn't that. We did 2 games yesterday. Game 2 yesterday, but it crashed after I won. So off stream, I've recompleted game 2, and now this is the final. If I win this game, the game's done. But it's being a bit. Well, actually, I kind of feel like this one's easier than game 2. For some weird reason. I don't know if it's AI or just that team was a hard team. It was a rubbish throw. I didn't even mean to throw it. I was just trying to open the pass window.
First down.
Oh dear. Ghostbusters 2. Didn't know that was a game.
Set. Hot. Red. Hot. 20. Hot.
4-yard gain. There's one Ghostbusters game on the Mega Drive, but it's just called Ghostbusters. I don't know. I haven't actually looked into it to know if it's based off anything or just random Ghostbusters. It's Japanese made as well. It's a bit odd. I don't know if it's based off the first film or it's just Ghostbusters in general. I mean, it is those actors' faces though.
Set. Red. Hot. That one didn't have a chance. Set. Red. Hot.
Yeah! Sacked bastard.
That's the way to hit
Did
him.
you catch much of Cobra playing Harvester today? I didn't see any of it, I just knew she was. Well, I peeked in for like a few seconds. While I was at work. I tried to play that once on stream and it stressed me out. I died as well. I found it was pretty early into Twitch though, and I was trying to recapture the vibes of like Phantasmagoria, which was really good fun, but I also had like a kind of weird person in my chat at that time who was kind of freaking me out a bit, so I was a bit distracted. And I didn't realise that a lot of it wasn't going to be voice acted. So reading a lot of it aloud was like stressing me out at the time. And I found myself just like, sometimes I do you ever like read stuff but your brain isn't actually accepting any of it, but your voice is speaking it, but you don't really pay attention to anything that you're reading? I was doing that the whole time, and it was starting to really, because I was a little bit distracted by what was going on and the fact that I'm live and stuff. So I found myself just like, I was like maybe 20 minutes into it and I realised like I don't even know what the hell is going on. I've not really been following any of this. And so I just decided I really wasn't feeling it, wasn't in the mood, and just didn't bother. So I can do it if I'm like really like comfortable. Like now I'd probably be fine. I would give Harvester another go, but yeah, it depends what goes on. It's easy to get distracted. I'm bad at, you know, reading a book and rereading the same line a couple of times. That can happen. But yeah, I'd like to give Harvester another try, but I also got stressed out because I immediately got to like the start area bit, and then I did something wrong, got killed, and I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna leave it there, I think. I was very aware of the fact that, like, I didn't want to ruin my experience by forcing it, and you know, if you're not feeling a game, there's no point. Like, live, you should just, like, stop. But yeah, I was wondering how she got on with that. There's been a lot of people on lately. It's been a bit of a sport for choice.
28. Red. Hot.
Oh. I see you play American football games. Hey, I'm breaking those stereotypes. You know that British people don't understand anything about American football and other ones. I find it bizarre too, though. It's pretty cool. One of my favourite clips on Twitch that makes me smile, not because it's that interesting, is that there's a clip of me playing Arnold Palmer's tournament golf, and it just makes me laugh to hear what I'm saying, because I'm like, 2 years ago I wouldn't even understand what the hell was coming out of my mouth, because I'm just like, I'm chatting and basically I totally made a stupid mistake and picked the wrong club and hit the ball like way stupidly, but I'm just standing there like, oh my god, what club was that? What club was that down? It wasn't. And I'm like, oh my god, I hit that with a sand wedge. But I look at that clip and I'm just like, when did I suddenly understand that? Like, I'm like trying to hit the ball like down the whole thing with the sand wedge. I mean, now I know what I'm on about. But... oh.
Hey, he'll remember that number.
Who remember that number? Golf isn't hard to learn, though. Excuse me. There's a lot of nuance. Depends which golf games you're playing. You got to learn the distances. I bet modern games streamline them. I had to sit there with the Arnold Palmer manual out in front of me, going, right, well, the 7 iron does 1880, and the 6 iron is... I can't remember how it goes now. Is it lower down the further it is, isn't it? I mean, the rules of golf are pretty simple, yeah, but how to actually successfully hit it, which clubs to pick, takes a bit. Oh shit, what strat did I just choose? Fumble? Oh! Ah, should have just left it. What a rubbish fumble. Well, this is a hot mess. Why are we doing normal? Why don't we just do a fast Hail Mary? It's because I'm not paying attention at all. Don't you dare! Ooh!
That's the way to hit him.
Yeah, but it's not good. We're gonna have to punt this bitch. 15 to go. I'm not gonna get away with that. Let's just get it far away. Oh, I should just let the timer go a bit. I mean, the 80 ones are auto-select club for you. Well, Arnold Palmer's Tournament Golf doesn't. That's the only one I played, though. I feel like some of the 80s ones, it probably didn't matter. They probably didn't even let you choose in some of them, I would imagine. They just had a power gauge. But Arnold Palmer's, you need to pick the right clubs or else you'll hit way too far or way too short. And you can get really good at that game. I really liked that game, I just didn't like the putting. The putting was really shit. It was really inaccurate. And, but the actual, the driving and stuff was really, really satisfying, because you could look at the course and you could figure it out and be like, and pick the best club for it, and you'd really start to get the knack of like getting it there in like 2 swings, and then to try and put it, but the putting is where it will go a bit tits up. You take it to... Oh, thanks, Windows Defender. Why do you always insist on running fucking scans when I've got OBS open? My laptop has been open for about 6 hours, but you do it now.
Set. Red. 28. Red. Hot.
Can't you hear my GPU?
What a hit.
Or CPU, whatever it is. You give credit to people that feign voice acting, different voices for characters. Oh, I know. I'd never do that. I can't. Jack does that. Depends on the game. Reading aloud on stream. I get strained reading both character style over something like a journal is fine. Yeah, I don't mind reading. It depends how long it is. Battletoad's image is really something. He's riding that snake. There was some great music with that level as well. Oh, I should add Battletoads into this playlist actually. I'm gonna do it because that had some really good music. Especially 1 or 2 were actually quite chill. Where is it? Which one do I like? Turbo Race Tunnel? Did I put that one in? Do we want this one in the chill? It's not very chill though, is it? Arctic Caverns needs to go in there, because that's a bomb. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this could go in chill, I don't care. It's not that obnoxious. What's this one? Oh, this was fine as well. We'll put that in. But this is the one I wanted to listen to. This is a jam. I'm already wanting to like press down on the D button when I was doing this level, making him crouch all the time to the beat. Phew. Blitz him. Blitz him good.
Set. Red. 28. Hot.
You twat.
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
Lucky bastard. They've still got 5 to go though. Nickel. Cover. Okay.
Set. Red. 28. Red. Hot.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want.
First down.
Let's do a fast shotgun. A flood left. I just want to get some distance.
Set. Red. Hot.
They just stand in the way. Yeah, pass interference. Stop interfering with my pass. You bad boy.
First down.
Run and shoot. Go on then.
Set. 28. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
Beautiful. FB lead left. Can we not do a little toss? Where's toss? Toss to the right. Go on. Do 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 do. Should let the timer tick down. Actually, I keep saying that and I don't do it.
20, hot, 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 hot.
Oh, it's no good.
Hey, he'll remember that number.
Willie. FB trap left. I don't trust it. Huge American football fan. Hey, I watched a little bit of the 1991 Super Bowl, and it was interesting. I don't think I would want to watch every single match though, but I feel like my problem is I've nobody to support. It's more exciting if you've actually got someone to cheer for. So I watched 1991 because I was playing Joe Montana's football, and Joe Montana was in it. So I was like secretly like, "Go Joe," you know what I mean? So I could get into that. And it's the same when I watched that old basketball game that I saw from '87, I think it was, because I knew who the players were because I've been playing these games, and also because because there were celebrities. You know, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, who else was in it? Magic Johnson, those people. So I could sort of connect with it, but you know, like modern sports, I don't know who anybody is, so I don't pay attention. So I find it hard to be bothered to get into it. You need the heroes. It is, yeah. That's what I've done. I've been biding my time. I was waiting, you know, almost 3 years for this moment when I could just play American football to my heart's content. How goes the footy? It goes okay. Could be over soon. 4-yard gain. Ugh, stop calling timeouts. Get over it. We need to pass, and surely they know that I'm going to. Catch that ball. Is that enough though? 7 yards is not enough. Bollocks. I think we needed 11. Oh no, we've still got. It was only 3rd down. Field goal. Should I go for the field goal or a fake one? Do you reckon I can get a field goal from here? That would give me a like comfortable number. I don't need it though. What I need to do is stall for time. I'm gonna go for a fake field goal. Check is reminding you to try to beat that game still. Fancy Star, it's a bomb. Audible, what are they doing? They know.
28, hot.
No! Ah! Oh, no! Well, it's as good as a punt, I guess, isn't it? Okay. Well, we just need to stop him. Should have gone for the field goal now. I still want to go to extra time. Hey, Fishy Ash, yeah, TGIF, I'm ready. Yes, interception. I ran the wrong way with it, but whatever. They gotta go 100 yards. Not anymore, they don't. Oh. Whatever. Stop calling timeouts. Deal. I'm gonna do a run because it's just safer. Don't you think? I don't want to risk an interception. Feeling it. Everybody's getting ill. Damn!
He'll remember that number.
Oh well, I'm just gonna let the clock run down a bit. Because I'm an ass. Angel interception. I keep thinking of that, yeah. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. Well, now he wants to do the sweep, right? I just did that. Are you for real?
Hut, hut, hut.
Huh.
That's the way to hit him.
Lovely. And now we win. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I swear to God, if it crashes again, I'm in no fucking mood. Final championship, yeah. Ta-da! They've even given us an ending this time. We get fireworks. Usually it just goes straight back to John Madden's face. Woohoo! They did the thing with the ball and the man. Spectacular. Took that long, it's now night time. I hope so, that would be good. Ba 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 da. Thank you, nice boys. That's very kind of you, thank you for the bits. Always appreciate them. 38-yard field goal. Also, that's how this works. You can see a recap. Woo woo! Wash 82. Win! Hey, thanks for joining us. Here's this year's All Madden. Really? I've seen your credits 4 times now. Looking Glass Technology. Oh, we'll stop the timer there. Not too shabby, 5 hours and 22 minutes. I'm just going to update the paste bin. Sports 35. I love ticking off these sports, it's so satisfying. Isn't that great? $173 sports games remain, and now we've done 4 out of 36 American football games. I still think it's. I said that it sounds like No Limits. There's no limits. 36, yes, but about 8 of them are Madden, so. Let's go over to the spreadsheet.